How are things?
Oh, so good. I was just, I went and got a new yoga mat this morning and I'm trying to go to Kundalini this weekend. I'm having a great time. I'm finally back in Tallahassee. I spent the whole entire Christmas, New Year's with my grandma. She's really sick. And
Sorry.
yeah, it's my dad's mom too. So, but it's nice because I'm here that I can drive. It's only 4 hours. So I drove down there and gosh, she was so happy the whole entire time. So yeah, it's been great.
That's so good. I'm so glad to hear that. And how are things in business?
Good. So I'm kind of in a space where I'm ready to do something new. That's really all I keep feeling is like I'm ready to kind of redefine what I do and get a little bit more clear because what I do is not what I did a year ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's interesting. So I'm at like a crossroads of up leveling and I feel it, but it's good. But it's still like there's some things I'm working through right now.
Oh my God, I could totally feel the same exact thing for me too. It's like, like the next level requires you to shed and like let go of certain things. And that's like, there's a lot of fear with that, right? Like a lot of like, well, I'm shifting and I'm letting go of stuff, but like, is this the right decision to rebrand or to switch my
Yeah.
message? And like, oh my God, I can't tell you. I feel you, sister.
Oh, it's good. It's good though. Like it makes me really excited, especially because I haven't been, God, with the divorce and my ex and all the things that have been happening, I have not been 100% in my business the past 2 months. I couldn't. I had to give myself permission not to. And it's crazy because I still made the same amount of money that I made when I was working full time. And I was working like, oh my gosh, 2 days a week, maybe. And
Awesome.
but I set it up like that. I knew that my payment plans, I wasn't launching anything new because I knew that I was shifting into this new
Mhm.
phase. So now I'm at the beginning again is how I feel, but in a good way. It's
But
like
with income, like with like, like
yeah,
that's good to be at the beginning with income.
yeah, yeah, correct.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that's awesome. So yeah, so this is what's going on is that we are going back and talking to some of like the Six Figure Biz Babe graduates just to
Mhm.
see like how things have changed since the program. And I know you were in like our very first round. So
Yeah.
so much has changed, and obviously I'm recording this and I'll edit it and
Mhm.
trim it down, but like I would love for you just to share like what how do you think that has impacted you, like be like honest narrative, how has that program impacted where you are now?
So Six Figure Biz Babe was one of the first like intensive programs that I joined. And it was one of the higher price ticket items that I bought too. I was really worried. And to be honest, because at this point in my business, when I first joined Six Figure Biz Babe, it was still, I wasn't making a sustainable income is really all I can say. And so I was like, well, I'm about to put this on a credit card. She has one spot left. I know that I'm supposed to be in this. I know that I am.
Mhm.
So I need to just do it. You know what I mean? And so when I did that program and I joined the live calls and I saw what a mastermind program was supposed to be like, it was game changing, to be honest. And in the way that I knew that I was capable of doing something extremely similar, but with my own intention, right? So for my own business. And so it kind of opened up a whole entire new facet of my business is how I felt when I joined Six Figure Biz Babe. It showed me that, hey, you just need to work on your mindset a little bit and you're going to be able to break through that next level. But it's not just all business strategy. You have to do the mindset work too. And so seeing that and being able to actually implement it with the things that you gave us was, oh my gosh, it changed everything. And it gave me the momentum to create the business that I have now.
Yeah. So I love what you said too about how it opened up an avenue for you in your own business because you saw
Mm-hmm.
how a group program was supposed to be run, or you saw
Mm-hmm.
like the style of that type of content delivery. So
Yeah.
now being in a position where your business is so secure, where it's providing you revenue and you're only working 2 days a week, like that's fucking awesome. Um,
So funny.
so how have those programs that now you've put out there, how has that benefited you financially in your business?
Oh my gosh, financially, it's given me complete sustainability. So being able to work 2 days a week when things happen in your life, because it's not going to be like that forever, but for right now, that's exactly what I need. So being able to create sustainability, to create the schedule that I need to fit my life right now, that's freedom. That's 100% freedom. It's given me the tools to be able to serve my clients on a completely different level too. So not only has it helped me financially, energy wise, because I create the schedule that I want, but also the style of program for my clients, it's transformational. That's really the biggest thing that I get from the women that join my group containers. Group programs are my absolute favorite. It literally is, if I could do that forever, I absolutely will, because you bring such similar people together, but we're all so different. But the energy it's incredible because you're the vessel, right? The person who's hosting it. And so all of these women, they make lifelong friends, they create business partners, they create sustainable income for themselves and each other too. It's just incredible what happens when you create community and not this huge competition, which I see in other group programs. Like, I was in a group program, one of the first programs I ever bought. It was a group program, and it was not what I expected at all. And so when I joined your program, I was like, I'm a little bit nervous about how this is going to go. Yeah, because I wasn't sure. I know that everyone does things differently, but I wasn't sure how different, right? And when I joined your program, I was like, oh, this is not the same as what I was doing with the other coach. It's like, this is exactly how it should be, is how I felt. It felt so connected.
Is it because you felt like the content was designed for you? If you felt like what was it specifically where you're like, this is so different?
I mean, just your delivery really is the biggest thing. The way that you're able to deliver information that is digestible. That's the difference, is that it wasn't overwhelming. You didn't give us too much. You didn't give us how can I say it? What you think we want, right? You give us what we need.
Yeah.
So, and that's the difference, is some programs are designed to make the people in it happy and satisfied. But what you really need in a program, I feel, is to be stretched, to be pushed a little bit, and to be challenged. And that's the difference, is it wasn't easy. You had to commit to it. And that was the difference.
Yeah. Yeah. So the mindset work for you, I feel like we had even talked about this after your Six Figure Biz Babe journey, about how there was this strategy of coaching people and teaching them things. And then there was this mindset stuff, and how important those two things are to be connected. So the fact that Six Figure Biz Babe covers both of those elements, I'm wondering for you, what impact did that have on you? The fact that it covers the strategy and the mindset.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's literally, I feel like, the most important tool you can have in business is a strong mindset. And that is exactly what I was missing in my last business. So when I started this new journey, I was like, I know it needs to be different. There needs to be a change, because obviously what I was doing last time was not working, when it was just hustle, hustle, hustle strategy all the time, that masculine energy. When you infused it with the mindset, with the feminine energy, it gives you balance. It gives you clarity. It gives you sustainability. It gives you the opportunity to actually show up as yourself, and not show up in the fear and the scarcity and all of the things all the old stories, all the shit that comes up, right? It's like you're able to actually show up as yourself, fully embodied. And that's huge.
Yeah. How did it affect your business when you were showing up as your true self? Like, I know the answer to this, but like, what?
That's what made my business, is me being authentic and me being myself, and people being able to deeply connect with what I say, because it's truthful and it's honest and it's real. And that authenticity is everything.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. So what's happened since then? Like, let's talk about what has happened in your life and your business since Six Figure Biz Babe.
What hasn't happened? Well, here's the biggest thing, is I feel like this program isn't just about business. It's about life. It's about really embodying the six-figure version of yourself, which doesn't mean just business. That means life. That means health. That means, oh my gosh, all of the things, right? So what has happened? There's been some huge, big things. Like, I got diagnosed with PCOS. I am getting a divorce. And I also have had the most fun, the most joyful, gosh, pleasurable 6 months of my life. And it's interesting because things kind of have to fall apart before they come back together. And whether that's in life or business, it's like, I feel like Six Figure Biz Babe, to be honest, a lot of the things that I learned just from Lauren changed the trajectory of my life completely in a way that I can't even explain right now because it's quantum leaps. I mean, I'm just up leveling, and shit goes crazy. And then it's like, then I have a 10K month. And then it's like, I'm traveling to California, and then I'm traveling to Pennsylvania. And then I'm planning all of these trips. I go to Boston. I mean, I have had more fun and more success and more connection than I have ever had in my entire life because of the changes that I made.
This makes me so happy I could cry. Like, I remember when I met you and you were in this space of just like not stepping into it, you know, like I could look back on who you were in the beginning, and I remember like you were so ready to evolve, but it required you to like really let go of your old identities and your old thoughts and your old fears and like your egoic way of showing up. And like now I see you and you're fucking crushing it, right? Like it's so beautiful to me, Hannah, and I'm so in awe of you and like grateful for the opportunity to have coached you, because now you're out there helping even more people.
Yeah, thank you. I remember one of the first things you ever told me, you're like, I think that you're wonderful. And I just looked at you like, what? And you're like, you are not receiving that at all. And I was just like, no, I'm not. I have an issue with
I remember that.
You remember that?
Yeah.
And so now it's like when you say that to me, and just, I remember the space I was in exactly in that moment, and I couldn't receive it. And now you say that to me and I receive it with such love and appreciation and gratitude. It's like, just thank you for everything you've done for me.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, honey. Oh my God, because we haven't talked in so long, and like now I'm seeing you here for this interview. I'm like, who the fuck is this woman? Like, oh my God. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so in awe of you. You're amazing. And that's all you, honey. Like, I know I'm recording this to like share it with other people and be like, hey, like look at this program and how awesome it is. But the reality is you did that, right? That is not this program. That's you. Like, you decided to let go of an old story. You decided to be the woman you always wanted to be. And I'm watching you do that. And I just fucking love you to pieces. But it's all you. To take pride and credit and receive that.
I do receive that, but it also, I feel like if I didn't have the tools that I was given from you, the space that you held for us in that program, it wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't have been able to been pushed so much that I just said, I can't do this anymore. You literally showed me, Hannah, you're capable of doing this. Yeah. I saw I was capable. All I needed was that space held. All I needed was that push. And when you gave that to me, it was the best gift I've ever gotten in my life. Like, I still have the notebook from Six Figure Biz Babe. I'm serious. I should have grabbed it, but I have all of my notes. I look back on it all the time, and just looking back on where I was and what I was writing and seeing that so many of those dreams that I had they've actualized. I've manifested so many things because of the energy that I'm in now. It's just, it's crazy to me. It's crazy.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Well, to the girl who watches this and says like, I don't know, like that's a big investment. I don't know if I'm ready for that. What would your response be?
Oh my gosh. Honestly, what do you have to lose? Because if you're already thinking about it and you're already talking yourself out of it, you're ready. To be honest, that's exactly where I was in the beginning. I was telling myself every single reason why I shouldn't, because I'm not qualified, because I'm not good enough. And that's the exact reason why you need to do it. Because if you're talking yourself out of it, your mindset is not right. You're not going to be able to get to that next level. And getting those tools, getting that help when you need it, and releasing the ego is the best thing you can do for yourself to create a soul-centered business.